Guess what? Daisy time.
We're so sneaky, aren't we? You didn't have to go to work early, you liar.
All kinds of fibs are told around here. And they all get a free pass. Yeah. You two, definitely. I could tell if you wouldn't have been yeah, definitely. Okay, well, let me tell you about Daisy because families don't know about Daisy. So Daisy is an award that was started probably about 25 years ago now by the family of Patrick Barnes. Patrick was a 33-year-old gentleman who unfortunately died from complications of ITP, but before he died, he was in the hospital for like 6 weeks in Seattle. And his family expected the nurses to be competent. They expected the nurses to be very smart at what they did and skilled. What blew them away and touched their hearts was their compassion. And so the family tells the story that after Patrick passed, they got together one night over a liquid dinner, and said, how can we thank the nurses for their compassion? And they came up with the Daisy Award, diseases attacking the autoimmune system. And they thought it would be a local award in Seattle, but it's now in every state of the United States and an international award for nursing compassion. We only give one a month, so 12 nurses a year are recognized for doing wonderful work. And today, it's Michaela. So, yay! Are you going to read the story? Would you like me to? Okay. Oh, you want me to read it?
Doesn't matter, or I can read it. It's a little hard to read.
I think I have a bigger copy in my head.
I brought it just so she didn't have a copy.
That was just a small, yeah. It's even bigger in my office. This is a tearjerker, so we may need.
And she's been nominated several times, I'll have you know. I submit a lot of these. But this is a big
Mom,
one.
there's Kleenex right here if you need it. So, early in the morning of August 16th, my dad. Remember him?
I remember him. I've already
Remembers you. Was admitted to Mercy with a broken hip. Michaela was one of Dad's nurses during his stay. From the moment she entered the room, my husband and I knew that she was special. Her bright smile and caring demeanor were instantly present. Michaela was the epitome of kindness, caring, and compassion. She had the perfect mix of addressing her job seriously while adding a slight mix of humor and lightheartedness to attempt to ease the situation for all. My dad took to her immediately and often told her, "You're a good girl." Michaela made a special trip to visit my dad even when she was working on a different floor. In her expertise, I believe she was well aware that her last visit was to say goodbye before my dad was transferred to hospice. She bent down close to him and offered comforting words to him. Michaela had a special gift of making a patient and his or her family feel as though they were her only focus. She went far above and beyond her job description to make her patient and the family feel informed and comforted. When Michaela was in the room, my dad always perked up. My husband, Mark, and I give ample credit to Michaela for making my dad's final days a less tragic situation. Michaela highly deserves any honors and recognition that may be bestowed on her. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Do you want to say anything about that?
I remember Dick. He was a really, really sweet guy, and when I was training Peter. So the first day, he was great. He was just joking around with us and whatnot, and I kind of could tell. I mean, he kind of wasn't with it. I mean, things were kind of going downhill, and the family was talking about hospice, and I kind of talked to it about him and talked with it, and they finally made that decision or whatever. And then I could tell he just was slowly declining. And then the last time I came in there, he wasn't really with it much at all. And I could tell that when he was leaving, it was forever. So
the difference you made in that journey. So thank you very much. Well, the other great thing, other than to recognize nurses about Daisy, is you get presents. So nothing wrong with presents, right? So you get those daisy flowers. You have a portfolio signed by myself and the Barnes family. There'll be a banner around here for a month with your name on it.
We did it over.
You get to be the proud recipient of a daisy pin that you should put on today. There are cinnamon rolls. Let me tell you a story about the cinnamon rolls.
Did you see him covered up by that big coat?
No.
Chair in front of it. That it worked. When Patrick was still able to eat and was in the hospital, his dad one time came up to visit him, and Dad had stopped and got one of those big ooey Cinnabon rolls for himself. He intended to eat it, but Patrick said, "I think I'll have a bite." Proceeded to eat the whole thing, and then said, "Dad, bring cinnamon rolls for the nurses every day." And so Daisy wants nurses to have a very special connection with cinnamon, because what they find, and they often go around the United States to see the Daisy Awards given, and what they often hear from nurses is, "I was just doing my job. I wasn't doing anything special." And they know that what nurses do is so very special. So they want nurses, every time they taste cinnamon, smell cinnamon, or bake with cinnamon, to think about what a difference you make. So there's cinnamon rolls. And then probably the best gift of all. Yeah, you want to take those? I haven't dropped one yet, but I'm always fearful that I will. And every time I say that, I think, don't say that, because you're going to drop it today. This is a statue called the Healer's Touch, and this is handmade by artists in Zimbabwe. And they partner with Daisy to make this statue for Daisy, and they are so honored to do it because the healers are so important in their culture, and this partnership feeds many, many families in this very impoverished nation. So this, how they make it is on the Daisy website. You should get on there and look at it, because if you scratch it, all you have to do is stick it in the oven and wipe it off. It's made of mud and for you. So one more round of applause.